thing where it's like the pop-up window, like you can go live now. Hey, you could go
Hey,
live now.
hey, go live.
Hey,
You should totally go live.
go live.
You should.
You've been sitting here for forever. Hey, and we're live.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Welcome to another round of Shush Secret Time, because it's Thursday. I'm actually kind of like, I got that weird oh, you know what it is? My contact is, every other week, one of my contacts is like buggy. So if I do this a lot, people, I'm not winking at you. I'm just trying to straighten my contact out. There it
This
goes
is my winking. This is what it looks like.
You wink like the mom in
I can't
Arrested
wink.
Development. It's so...
I try really hard.
You have to make your eyes bigger and then one
I can't
smaller.
make them bigger.
I know.
I can't even
guys.
do. I can't do the other eye at all.
Oh, all right. Before it gets out of hand, let's do the usual sound off. If you are new here, we'd like you guys to say hi so we know who's out there, so that Natalie can read your handle. And when she mispronounces your handle, that means that you're officially a part of the Shusha Secret Club. And then she's gonna make some art.
I'm gonna raise my.
Oh,
I'm so much
hold on,
happier
guys.
now.
We're all
Sorry,
gonna take a ride on Natalie's side of the screen.
Hit the mic. Sorry, I was just raising up the. Okay, here I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Hello, Ralph Mork. Hello, David Faith. Hi, Justin. Hi, Rusty Squid. Lore M. Ipsum is in the house. Gary Irving.
Easy for you to say.
Irvin. I'll get there someday. Jorg is here. Shannon West is here. I like Shannon's easy name to say. Hubert Offner's here. Jorgen's in the house. Evan Scherwer's here. That sounds like a dog, like a growling, like small, tiny, like a little chihuahua. That's what my cat sounded like when he. Mr. Steve, hello. Desiree Gonzalez is here. Hello. Jason Boak is here. Starla Kelsey's here. Ben Rathig is here, whose name I know how to say now. Picking engineer is in the house. Stephen Brown is in the house. Hal Meng is here. Hello, Hal. Oh, I did a jumpy jump.
Oh no.
Did a jumpy jump.
Is Hal a new name? That sounds unfamiliar to me, but maybe
I feel like we have fought with saying Hal before, but maybe not. Grumpy Drinker is here. That is a new name. The artist formerly known as Summer Test. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Summer Test changes name. Summer Test, we're not going to be able to handle that.
No,
Amanda's here. But I do like the new name. That's great.
Yes.
Hello, Amanda. Did I say hello to Desiree already? I don't think so. Let's do it again. Anyway. Hello, Bill Carl. Hello, Diddy Jensen. Hello, Daniel Taylor. Hello. Jamie's here. Hello. Brady's Bait Box is in the house. Hello.
Woo-hoo. Hi.
Hi, Blair.
Wait, Brady's Bait Box, are you being adultly supervised right now? And how much of my language do I need to watch? Or is this the adult portion of the club?
Oh, yeah. Unitless Constance. I said it. I said it. Hi, Steve. Perm B is here. That's a new one. Hello,
new
Perm.
Name.
Hello, David Adam. Hello, Kevin Reed. Hello, Elich T, whose name I've never said right once, but they're here. Hello. And Johnny Mayo. Hello. That's all of it. That's it. This is only Hal's second time posting, so you're forgiven for not remembering.
There'll be another wave. Perm B wants to know how young we are. I like the way Perm B phrased that. How young are you, ladies?
How
old am I again? I forget.
I'm old enough for there to be Baileys in my coffee, but too old for this to be a responsible thing to do is putting Baileys in my coffee in the morning.
I am this side of 7 years old, but yes, my choices
I'm going to be 40 this year.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's happening?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Well, it's going to happen. It hasn't happened yet.
How old were we when we met? 27? 28?
Probably about 27. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just weird that like we met in our 20s and we're going to be hitting 40s. Like that's coming up. That's weird.
Hello, EC. Hello, ... Hello, don't be stupid.
I'm 38, just so everyone, I did the math really quickly.
Nicolaj.
I have to think about it. I can never remember how long I've been married, and I can never remember how old I am. So,
yeah.
Just if everyone was wondering what's wrong with me.
I have a hard time remembering how old I am. This is just one of those, not because it's 40. Like, that's not the big deal. It's just that it's easier on the zeros.
Yeah.
I was born in
Yes.
1980, so
Yeah.
this one's easy.
In 2 years, I'll be able to remember it because the 2 is there because I was born in 82. So, there we are. Math is hard. Everyone knows how much I struggle with all forms of math.
All
lemon
forms
math.
of math. Lemon math. That's the
Lemon
new
math.
one.
That's the new one.
I was having such a hard time. So tomorrow, Justin and I are driving back to LA, so Tara and I can get together to film for a week or quarantine ourselves together again.
Yes. I get excited. The Instagram stories are going to be out of control again.
And I was trying. I was like, do we lose an hour or gain an hour? And I was just like, I couldn't
Time
handle
travel.
going back. The thing is, I can get it going the other direction. Because I've done it so many times, like going West Coast to East Coast, like I can handle that. But the drive, I'm like, okay, it takes this amount of time to drive. And then when we get there, what time is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, time travel, like the idea of getting in a plane and changing time zones and that time travel that happens has always been like one of my favorite little things about flying. Like it's essentially time travel, and I think it's so fun and cool. It's the neatest thing.
When I flew back from France, I've told this before, but when we flew back from France, we left at sunset and chased the sunset it was so weird. Like
That's
just
fun.
flying the entire time, and you're like, I am like standing still in time.
Yes, I love it. It's like Flight of the Navigator kind of stuff. Like I, as a kid, loved that movie, but I had such a hard time wrapping my brain around the time travel part of it. It would upset me so much. So I was trying to understand. You know how like I get about this kind of stuff. And my mom was like, stop watching that movie. She would just get really upset with me because it would upset me that I didn't understand. It would keep me up at night trying to wrap my head around it. And she's like, you have to stop watching this movie. I was like, no, I have to understand this. Like, it's just such a funny, quirky little thing I did.
You got banned from watching Flight of the Navigator as a child.
Because I just like couldn't understand space time jumps in that way at that age. But I couldn't let it go until I understood it. Like it took me a little while. And I have a very clear memory of my mom being like, stop watching that movie. Stop it. It's making you upset. Yeah. Like you have to stop watching it. It's so funny. And I still do the same things nowadays. I still do things that upset me, even though they upset me, and I just can't let it go until I can wrap my head around it.
Yeah, you do.
Many things live free in my head until I can get my head around the problem.
Every once in a while, I'm just like, Tara, let it go.
Stop obsessing. I'm like, no. Until I figure this out, I can't let it go. Especially with people. People's like my obsession and the worst thing. Speaking of you coming to town and filming and stuff, let's go ahead and handle some quick business time. Tomorrow's episode is going to be boozy pickles. We took all the booze we could find and all the pickles we could find and combined them all together. No, I'm just kidding. Natalie found a bunch of really cool recipes. Yeah. I mean, essentially, Natalie found a bunch of fun recipes for us to try that were like pickles that have been boozed up or cocktails. Sorry. Oh, hi and bye. Cocktails and so forth and so on. And we tried them all, and it's I don't know how well the recipes turned out themselves, but the episode is very fun.
The episode's fun. Yeah. I mean, some of them I try again.
In the end. I mean, yeah. I want to give the cocktail another go with the modifications from the outset that we did. But I will say that we take it to an 11 and we look fantastic. I posted a picture to my Instagram stories. Yes, because I was going through my phone starting to collect together and get it ready. I was like, I look damn good. I was like, stories now. I didn't put it on my feed yet, but I was like, that's going in my any good picture of me right now goes in my stories and my feed because I'm like, look, I look pretty. People need to see that I'm pretty.
Oh, on like a completely side note. I mean,
segue.
It's adjacent. Segue. I have decided I am exiting quarantine looking better or as good. I'm like as when I came in. Like I'm time is standing still. This year doesn't count. If I am not out in the world, I'm not going into my 40s and starting to go downhill anymore before I get back out in the world. So like I've been taking my biotin every day. Like I am taking all my vitamins. I am drinking water. I am working out.
Nice.
I am like 100% on. I'm putting my lotions on at night and then here and daily. Like I am coming out of this quarantine looking the same as I entered. Or
I started this thing
same
I
age.
called the project because I go in through that little weird like emotional dip, like somewhere in the middle of the quarantine. Well, we're not even at the middle yet. Who freaking knows where we are right now? But somewhere in there, I don't know if anybody knows.
Hi,
Everybody knows, but
Toby.
I went through this really bad like emotional downturn, and I decided
Yeah,
I
she
created this
did.
thing I call the project. And it's stuff like that. It's like there's a list every day. Take your vitamins, drink your water, like do your meditation, learn your Spanish, all that good stuff. So the project has been keeping me sane. And I think I will come out of quarantine a better person.
There you go.
Probably not. But, I've been watching so much stuff. Like, we'll get to that later. We'll get that during the chit chat section of the day because I have questions for people. All right. Also, on schedule time Monday, we're going to have a bonus episode again. Guys,
Hi,
Premiere
Tim.
Pro is going well again. This is
Yeah.
another episode I've edited in Premiere Pro. I'm screaming at the computer a lot less. This one's gonna be bacon pickles, and a lot of it's gonna be done in Premiere Pro. So watch it just so that you can support my endeavors, and that'll be Monday. And it's I think probably my favorite recipe of the whole month. Of all the stuff that we tried, it's the simplest and the most delicious.
Oh yeah, I was actually like, that's a do again.
Oh,
That is
I might
definitely.
just do it this weekend because
I was thinking about like an altar on it, like if you cut those in like segments and then just a piece like that with a little toothpick, and then sorry, we're getting ahead of ourselves because you haven't seen the episode, but we'll talk about how we will alter that
next time.
Yeah.
Next shush. And then after that is pickled soup, which another one. I started working on that one, and I was like, ooh, rewatching us making. I'm like, that was really good. Anyways, and guess what? Pickled soup is the end of pickle month. Can you believe it? We're through pickle month. I can't believe it's already over. Blair is going to be so happy. I haven't seen Blair yet, but he's going to be so thrilled that this month is over. Huh?
Well, and I'm reloading because mine shows that we froze, but I'm just making sure we're not.
Oh, no. I hope that's not
But
the case.
nope, it's still moving. Okay.
Yeah, mine's good. Anyways, so yes, so that's going to be pickled soup is next week, and that is the end of pickle month, and we will stop wearing green to every single live stream and event that we have. Oh, but also a schedule reminder, we do have our last Instagram live stream for pickle month coming up, and we're eating pickled cotton candy, pickled nuts, and possibly
Peanuts.
a Chicago dog. Maybe we'll figure that out. We'll see. We'll see if we have time.
I don't know, Justin, that I don't know that we have time.
Yeah.
Like we have other things we're filming, so.
Yeah. Oh, that's
like
true.
I don't know if the regular film schedule permits that long of a break.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So anyways, we'll be together for that one. So we'll see you guys on Tuesday again for our last pickle related Instagram live stream. If you guys have been liking the Instagram live streams, let us know. We'll probably keep doing them because at least whenever we have a good enough idea, we'll do one. So
I was thinking maybe not an every week
Yeah.
situation, but yeah.
But like
that was a part of the
here's
conversation we were talking about beforehand that we didn't get through was like the oversaturation. Which was
right.
I think definitely not a Tuesday on the weeks that we do have not a happy hour, or a happy hour. Like let's not do.
Right.
Let's not just be on here every day.
Every day. Well, when we start doing NFL fantasy football, then like we won't that'll replace that.
Yeah, for sure.
But more like when we were first starting the quarantine, I was like, oh, I have a good idea for a little baby live stream. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let us know. We might keep doing them. Gotta get that Discord. I know everyone's all about this Discord thing. Maybe we'll talk about it. We'll see. I don't know. We're still grappling with filming in the quarantine. I actually was thinking more about the Discord, Patreon, how to manipulate all that stuff to do all that stuff that people keep asking for, but I haven't really kind of cracked the mental nut of that yet. Anyways, but that kicks us into August, and Natalie is coming to town to film August, and I'm really excited to tell you guys that we are finally going to get back on track. Huh? We're filming...
Nothing.
Oh, you scared me. We're finally back on track with getting through the Amazon Warrior items. Now that we know how to get together and film to make good, consistent episodes, we're finally going to do those things. So let's talk about that so that everyone knows what's coming up so that you Amazon Warriors out there are ready for your episode. Okay, Natalie, you do the schedule, and I'll do the person's name because I don't know what order that goes in.
Well, I don't know what order it's getting launched in yet,
Okay.
but I think it's going to be like, I mean, this is vaguely correct. We saw
Okay.
some juggling, but first up, we're going to finally get to our world snack box that is Middle Eastern snacks.
Thank you, John Malone, for that one.
Which
I'm
that
excited
one
about
has.
that one.
I know, yes, exactly. Another snack, and the snack boxes always perform well, and they're also always so much fun to film. So
much
I'm
fun.
excited about that one. We are going to make gummy bears as a bonus episode that was sent to us by
Johnny Mayo.
Johnny Mayo. Sent us the gummy bear molds. I have probably gone way overboard on a prep for what is going to be a bonus episode. So it may be a long bonus episode because I've got all sorts of ideas of flavors and things that I want to try. Like, I want to try them all.
We're making gummy bears for days, guys.
Yeah, and then basket weaving. We had gotten basket weaving kits. Who are those from?
Seth A.
Seth A had sent us the basket weaving kits. I started to look at mine yesterday, which we got 2 separate kits, which is probably a bad idea because
well, they were.
I think this is gonna be
Yeah.
really hard. I was looking at it yesterday. I don't understand my instructions at all. And I went to their website and they don't make mine anymore. So I can't find explanation. Maybe once I open the kit up entirely, like, it'll make more sense. But there's things like cutting them down to size, but I don't understand. We'll see. We'll see what happens there.
See.
I am.
Yeah.
And you have to like soak it so that it doesn't break. And there's all sorts of.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Yeah.
I'm so nervous about this one. And then we are going to make gyoza. We're going to make dumplings.
Yum.
Which I'm very excited about. And that was sent to us by
Benjamin Goodrich. I'm really excited. I always get tripped up on this word because so many people say it so many different ways. Gyoza. There's another way to say it. I can't think of it. Anyways, I'm really excited. That is my favorite kind of dumpling.
You could say Japanese dumplings. That's what they are.
I could say Japanese dumplings. I love those. Those are some of my favorite dumplings. I love to eat them, and I'm really excited to like learn how to make them because I've always been really fascinated with it. Because I just buy the ones at Trader Joe's where you just make them. So I don't know.
So we are going to make our own the wrappers, whatever they're called. I don't know if there's what the word for those. I don't know. We got this little cool device that goes over them and cuts them out. And then this other little device that you put them in and you stuff them and then it closes it and it makes them. And then we're going to pan fry them because I like mine crispy. And then we potentially, I think we're leaning towards very much yes, are going to launch a behind the scenes. It's not a real behind the scenes. It is a fake behind the scenes. What do we say? Christopher Guest style video that Tara and I made that played in between sketches during a live show that we did, which is where Maggie and Maud came from and where Panic Button came from. So these would have played in between us so that we had time to go backstage and get ready for the next sketch. But it is the quality is terrible because it was filmed 10 years ago.
So bad,
because it is the 10-year anniversary of that live show in the middle of August. So we're probably going to launch that.
It's looking pretty good for that.
I mean, some of it won't make sense because without watching the sketch right before it.
Right.
And then also
overall relationship, I think in the videos hysterical. You guys are gonna love. It's just so funny that we're still doing the same shtick 10 years later.
Yeah, I think it's very funny. So we'll probably launch that. We may do one of those where it's up for a week and then we put it unlisted just because it doesn't make sense. And it kind of just ends. There's no because the last part of it leads into the final sketch on stage. So it just ends without an explanation at the very end. Yeah. So leaving it up would be a little weird, but I think we're 98% we're going to launch that at the end of the month. And then the last thing we're going to try is our Australian snack box that was sent to us by Lockpicking Engineer. Is that
That's right? Yep.
That's it. That's all of the things we're filming
about the snack box.
This week.
Yeah, I'm super excited about the snack boxes because I love the snackies. I kind of stuck my nose in both of them. I was like, oh, that's right. And there's some fun stuff in there.
Yeah.
I love snack boxes.
Oh, and while we're talking about snack box, Amazon Warrior stuff, we were getting our lists all cut up. We have a spreadsheet with the with all this, we call it subscriber love, in there, but we had one hole that we don't know.
That's right.
The cross stitches. Who sent us the embroidery cross stitches or needlepoint? One of those words. Pick one. We do not have a name on the spreadsheet, and I can't find the information. So if it was you, please let us know so we can plug it in. And that is not. We're not filming that next month, but I do want to be able to keep track of those things. So if that was you, please let us know.
Yeah. Also, while we were working on the filming for the next month, we actually started to already
Denkar did.
Denkar. Got it. Writing it down.
Thank you. I was like, I knew it was a regular.
Yeah. Could not.
Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you, Denkar. I lost the little note that came with it. We also have started talking about filming for the following month, and it's looking very good that I might be going to Utah to film the next month's videos, and like we may go camping out in Natalie's backyard and all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm really excited about going to Utah. Like I'm excited about driving the road trip part of it. I'm excited about like being out in the wilderness. I'm excited about my drive back, which is going to be a whole adventure of like, I think I'm going to like stop and see a bunch of stuff. I may take longer than I should to get back to town just to like, I'm out here. You know, I looked at the list of like, what is the most dangerous things you can be doing with your life right now? And hotels is very low on there. So I'm very, very excited about the adventure. So stay tuned for that kind of stuff. We're still working on the schedule for that. We're coming up with ideas. So
for that, we are, I mean, that's another one we're going to try to also pump out a couple more of the Amazon warrior stuff, including potentially harmonica. Cause I feel like harmonica has been a little weird to me in that like, it feels like a very not COVID acceptable thing to be doing with someone else in the same room. It's like learning to sing a new song right now. You're not supposed to like, but out on my ranch, I feel like you got a lot more leeway we can socially distance.
Next to your campfire out there, it's just so appropriate. Well, and also the amazing
the toddy rod
and the mugs like that's the perfect opportunity to do that.
That was sent to us from I don't know who it was who sent it off the top of my head, but it's from Townsend. It was sent to us from Townsend's website. So we've been looking for an opportunity with a fire because you need to. I mean, if you remember his episode where he made they're not called toddies. They were called.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't remember, but you stick the rod in, then you put it into the thing and it bubbles over, and that's how you heat up the drink. We've been wanting to do that, but you need a fire to get this poker thing hot enough, this toddy rod. So I have a fire. I have a campfire. So, and then we'll probably do another Dutch oven recipe, which we have. We got the Dutch oven from a subscriber, and with having all that that'd be fun.
I know. I'm really excited. I'm excited about adventuring. You know me. I get wanderlusty, and I get
Can we do something socially acceptable with explosives? Justin flip. It was called a flip. Yes, thank you.
Flip. That's it. I'm writing that down before I forget about it.
Justin did ask because LA's going back into lockdown and everything, and he was like, "Are you guys still gonna do this?" Because last time, remember, we were very concerned about like the perception of it, but I was like, no, but we figured it out. Like quarantining ourselves together for a week, you know, like I have been very careful this coming week coming into it. And actually I have my head scan thermometer. We can take our temperatures every morning too.
Oh, nice. We should do that. Yeah. I'm 2 weeks clear for sure from work, from working at the bar. And then the last time I went out, I like did the math on it. It was like I want to say it was last Monday was the last time I went to the store or something. And I'm not going to go again until you come, unless we needed something. I was like not going to leave. But I've also been super crazy wearing my N95 masks instead of just regular cloth masks, no matter what I'm doing. Like I wear those outside right now too. Just because I'm
good idea. Yeah.
And Justin, I've been taking all of my vitamins that you have sent me to take. So I've been very good about my health, and so far so good. Like I haven't seen, everything seems fine. Though I have a feeling we're about to shut down even more this weekend based on what's been going on around here. So
the numbers in LA are not doing well.
No. Yeah, the whole world's burning down. The whole world's burning down. It's just crazy. Anyways, it's full.
Shannon says you're starting to look a little pasty white.
Me? I know. I need to start getting. Also my lighting right now, but I need to get more sun.
Well, no, and I was thinking actually, and I have a little bit of a sunburn because we did go out like what was it a week ago, but we went. But I was thinking we could take the couple of minutes to go sit out and I don't have lawn chairs, but go get lawn chairs and sit out in my backyard and just like get a little bit of because my legs are.
I need to. White. I took a little bit of a break from running just because I've been so busy. And I was getting so much color on just my shoulder tops. Like my shoulders were so dark compared to the rest of me. Like I need to lay down flat so that the rest of me can get even color. And like I have a tan line because of my watch now from running just on the top part of my arm but I need to fix that. I had sports bra tan lines for a bit there that I've kind of gotten fixed, but I had to go back to my my winter makeup today because my skin has changed.
Yeah. No, you know what's funny is I'm in. Well, also you look whiter right now because my lighting is doing something weird. These walls are white. This does not. It keeps fluctuating between being white and see it's white now, and then it goes into like some weird yellow because there's cloud cover going over.
Oh,
but I was gonna say this is more tan than I normally am because I got burnt. I mean, I'm never beyond just pale white, but I got like this little bit of a sunburn last week and my face is so much more tan than it normally is that my base is all
yeah I have to keep two because like I take in color so easily. Like I will tan like the next day. It's like, how are you already that shade tan? And like I just immediately switch makeup. But the converse is also true. Like I also go pale really quick. Like I need to get a lot of sun anyways because it's better for my skin. My skin needs it. Oh, did you happen to see that I made more of that pickled shrimp?
You told us all about it.
Did I tell you about this last week? Oh, I finally tried it. Did we? When did I talk?
Oh, you didn't tell me you tried it. No. Yeah, because I
made it. Oh, I made it on Sunday after filming. I like got into this cooking mood and started making meatballs and then which were really good, by the way, guys. I make really good meatballs. I just need you all to know that. I'm now on this kick like I want to perfect my meatball recipe and then I want to perfect why I don't know. And I also like I've had this for a while, but now I like really want to dive back into macaroons. And like I was going to go to our video and rewatch our video to figure out what we did and start perfecting the art of making macaroons because I just think the idea of like really getting one dish really down is just kind of fun. But anyways, I made the pickled shrimp again, and I made the modification. What?
Sorry, Jorgen's like, today I found out that there's summer and winter makeup, and then he said I guess in northern Norway there's only winter makeup.
Yeah, I could see that. But I made the modification to the pickled shrimp where I didn't put the rind in, and I love it now. Like I like it so much better. Oh yeah, it's really good. I did make the
Everyone wants you to share your meatball recipe.
Okay, I can do that. I mean, just sure, I will do that. I need to write it down because I did some weird things. I also need to research what Italian seasoning technically really is because I just do what I think it is. Anyways.
This looks like Italian seasoning.
This sounds right. Basil's in it. What else do you need? But I made the pickled shrimp, and I tried out using olive oil instead of I think vegetable oil, and I don't recommend that because it does something kind of funny in the fridge where like olive oil just kind of its threshold for getting glumpy is lower than I think vegetable oil, and so it's a little like the pickled shrimp that we made stayed clear the whole time no matter how long it was in the fridge. But I think the olive oil is like making a little bit of little pockets of fat, and like once you pull it out and like let it sit for 2 seconds, it melts back down. But you can't just eat it straight from the jar like I want to. So
ours or yours?
Mine. Yeah, I use olive oil. I was like, how olive oil would be.
Oh, okay, because it's specifically called for, what was it, canola oil?
Canola.
That's the one that like specifically called for canola.
I just wanted to try because I like the flavor of olive oil.
Yeah.
Do not recommend.
Well, yeah, we don't, and it was funny because I was like, we never have canola oil. We had to purchase some for this one because it's not one with all the oils that we have in our cabinet. So I don't know, but I don't know anything about it. So
yeah, I don't recommend olive oil. It seemed like a great idea, but it didn't work out as well. But and I did put I used apple cider vinegar for the vinegar too. I did that little bit of experiment. So because I was like, ooh, apple cider vinegar is good for you, and since I'm supposed to take a shot of that a day.
Was
It
that
was just
the
regular
white?
vinegar. Yeah, just white vinegar.
Okay. I can't remember because there were so
No,
many
because we've done
recipes.
so many. Yeah, we've
And they
done
all
so
had
many.
vinegar in them, so
Well,
I
and
couldn't
I
even.
only know because I went and relook. I had to go relook it up. I had to go to our video to like
No,
figure
I thought that
out
one had
what we
cider
did.
vinegar in it.
I don't think it did. I think it was
Yeah.
regular.
The white vinegar was in the no, it was cider vinegar. The white vinegar
Oh,
was
okay.
in
Then I
the
did it right.
pineapple. Yeah. Pretty sure. I don't
Yeah, you're
remember.
probably right. You're probably right about that. I can't
Um
remember now. I remember looking it
I
up.
yeah, I made the pickled pineapple again and it's too spicy.
I saw, or you told me about that.
I keep eating it though and Justin just stares at me as I cry. I took it out and so I put a little bit more cayenne pepper in it because I mean I was just like I'm gonna make it exactly the same way. I don't want to put chilies in there, but I did
Yeah.
add a little bit more cayenne pepper. Way too freaking spicy for me. And and then so this next time when I tried to I put some out in a bowl and then I added more powdered sugar on top of them, hoping that would help. No, it didn't help.
Oh, no, no. That's funny. Oh, no.
Too
We'll have
spicy.
to trade. We'll have to trade bottles when you come to town because I had the one from the show.
Yeah.
Still, and I'm sure it's still good. So we should swap. I'll take the spicier one.
I don't think I'm going to travel it across
You don't want to
a road trip across the desert.
You don't want to bring that with you here. You almost sound like Maggie for a second there. You're like,
Yeah, I don't think
I'm gonna.
so. I don't think that I'm going to be doing that.
I don't think I'm gonna be bringing a glass container across state lines with me now. That's just too much. Too much. You're asking. Yes. Oh, so what I want to ask. I've been asking a lot of people this. I am now that I have more time to watch things, I'm finally catching up on. So I've got tons of TV shows. I'm fully stacked on TV shows. Like I've rewatched I finished out Avatar finally. That was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I need to finish watching Killing Eve. I need to watch the last season of it. But I want to know movie suggestions. You and Justin watched so many movies that I was like, give me 5 movies I should watch.
New one, I watched just what we watched recently. We watched Bad Education, which
how was it?
It's pretty good. Hugh Jackman's just brilliant in it. Allison Janney does a great job. We watched that. We haven't watched a lot of movies. I started watching Craft. Is that the name of? It's a new Netflix original that's about like the girl that the sword chose before it chose Arthur. It's this like mythical
that's
like
fun.
it's I watched 2 episodes last night. I'm on the fence because it's a lot of information crammed into the first episode, and then it starts to move, and I'm like I haven't Cursed is what it's called. It was pretty interesting.
I've seen about Brave New World, Ben. I was looking at that one. Is that a movie or a TV series?
Old Guard was okay.
Old
Guard was an interesting. I think you'd like it in that it's about it's Charlize Theron. It's about like these people who are immortal and they're on quests their entire life to like fight evil, bad guys. And so
Highlander, but I'll take it.
yeah, it's high level action. Okay. It's okay. It's not great. Like there's just something like in the writing misses the mark. So then the actors miss the mark a little bit. But
gotcha.
But it was an interesting story.
I'm adding Man from Snowy River because you guys always talk about that, and I'm just curious what it is.
You just need to know what it's.
I'll even take old suggestions, like anything at this point, because I'm just trying to catch up with everybody else in the world.
Have you seen Game Night yet?
No.
If you don't, that's it. Watch Game Night.
Game Night. Well, there's another one. I still need to watch Night of the Comet. I was looking at lists of like.
No one needs to watch Night of the Comet.
I was looking at a list of like underrated sci-fi. I was like trying to find ideas for myself to watch. I was like, I'm just gonna start asking people because this is too hard. But I saw Night of the Comet on there, and I was like, that's right. I need to watch Night of the Comet.
Night of the Comet. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Night of the Comet.
Yeah, Game Night was much better than I expected it to be. I didn't expect to like it at all, but
yeah.
What's it? The 2 leads on that, and I'm not going to be able to do it at all right now. But the lead couple are just adorable together. Jason Bateman and
I'm in love with him right now.
Yeah,
I don't know. We've been watching Ozarks, and now I'm like just in love with that man. Like I always really liked him, but there's just something about knowing that he directed the show. Like you see his name as the director, and like there's just something about that that just makes his jawline so much sharper to me. And the whole show I'm like, why are you so attractive? And I think it's just because it's that old thing of he's capable. Like that whole
Yeah.
like he not only was he an actor and good looking in this, but also like he directed this. Like I'm all about that. Bottle Shock. I saw Bottle Shock roll through. I wrote that down. Just so you know. Waiting for Guffman. I love Waiting for Guffman. That's a good
Rachel
one.
McAdams, that's who it is. Jason Bateman and
Okay.
Rachel McAdams together are just adorable.
Are they? I love it.
Oh, it's so funny.
I like his shtick.
Panic Button is great if it's a bit of a short movie.
Yeah, I was like dredging through my old memory too of like stuff that I've seen and like want to rewatch. Like, I remember really liking The Ice Storm. It's this like it takes place in the 70s. I remember the set deck of it and like the aesthetic of it was really beautiful. It's just about this small town. I want to say it's a college town, and it's just about people like, you know, their lives, like drug use and affairs and stuff like that. But I remember like really liking the movie. I need to rewatch it again because I can't really recall it, but I liked it. It was a long time ago. It was like early 2000s.
One man said a Russian vampire movie called Night Watch, and I know I've seen that. I just can't think of it. I know I've seen
someone
Night
else
Watch.
suggested that to me. Nice.
Amazon
Night Watch.
Women and the Avocado Jungle of Death. What?
I don't believe that's real.
That's not real.
I don't think that's real. You think I'm gonna go look it up and you're pulling my leg. Pulling my leg.
That's ridiculous. I want to. We can keep talking about movies, but before we get any deeper in there, I wanna just put this on because today baseball comes back, and I'm so excited. That's what I'm gonna be watching. There's no more television for me. It's all just watching.
There's no more movies. I need to get this all in before
Spirited Away is
football
a good movie.
takes over. Oh yeah. Before football takes over, I have to start watching as much as humanly possible because I have a feeling I'm gonna be forced to watch football now and like understand what's happening. Yeah. Because my teammate won't let me not know what's going on.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, no Giants fans are allowed. Just that's it. We're gonna unsubscribe you, grumpy drinker.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's funny. We're about halfway through. We probably should really quickly take care of some more business. So Happy Hour was this last Monday. For those of you who don't know how Happy Hour works, we give away stuff in conjunction with Happy Hour. Past winners have received such amazing things like a postcard and a pen from the Museum of Natural History in Chicago, or a sticker from Gig Harbor of a cat. I don't know why I bought that, but I thought it was really cute. Point is, I tend to collect up weird odds and ends as we do our episode, or things from our travels, stuff from the show that we've just kept, artwork that we've made, and we do give that stuff away. The real prize is that we send you a ton of NeuroGum. So to enter in that contest, as always, go to the link below for the Happy Hour episode and go answer the questions in the comment section below. The questions were as follow. My question was, are you Team Dino or Team Ninja? It's the greatest question of all time.
And then I just wanted to know what your favorite wine is. And it can be, I don't like wine, which is what a lot of people say. A lot of the answers have been, don't really like wine.
And then also, what is your Instagram handle? Because I will be going through and following you guys back on Instagram. Because why not? Because we got it. And then follow us on Instagram because I want us to get to 10,000 so that I can get swipe up, which will make my Shush Your Secret Time stories so much better because then I can actually link you guys to the stuff that we want to tell you about. Also,
Ben says, I was surprisingly sober enough to enter this time.
Oh man, I was fine for it. But the thing you got to know about me, guys, is that a drink and I sound drunk. Like my Texas lazy mouth comes out. But I was fine. And then we hung up, and then I proceeded to continue to drink and clean my house, and I was very sloshed by the end of the night. I regret nothing. That wine was amazing. I couldn't stop drinking the wine. It was so good. I was like, this is delicious.
Yeah.
It was good. Anywho's all right, let's also cover this week's comment of the week. Comment of the week. Did we not do that? I checked it off already that we had done that. No, we have not done that.
Oops, I'm getting ahead of myself. It's the Baileys.
Good for you.
Comment of the week. goes to Clayton Gordon, and this was on. What have we done recently? What was the last thing we did? Oh, Coolicles. Clayton Gordon said, saying to myself, I think they're actually getting drunk on Coolicles. Too funny. He says, love the intro and the interruption. Poor Green Apple. You'll never be a Coolicle again. And that is your comment of the week.
Comment of the week. Congratulations, Clayton Gordon, for winning comment of the week. And we will post that up in Shush Your Secret Time. Clayton Gordon, if you are following us on Instagram, hit DMs, slide into our DMs and let me know so I can tag you. Because I need to start doing that, tagging people when they win.
Oh, yeah.
In the Shush Your Secret Time secrets on our stories on Instagram, where we show you pictures of what the heck we've been talking about all day. Okay, let's see. We talked about Utah, talked about getting together. We found out Dinkar's in charge of that cross-stitch situation. We got some new, oh man, I have to tell you, so a friend of ours, a friend of mine that I've been working with, she's a USC grad, and she's been one of the people that like I do the webinar live stream stuff with. She started doing these amazing watercolors, or not watercolors, they look like watercolors, but on her iPad, of like food from different places, and they're adorable. And I have to tell you, I don't tell Brandon, he's not here, he's never here, but I'm commissioning her for to do backing up, I think it'd be amazing if she did like hometown dishes that we miss so much.
Yeah.
Like if you think of like, and stuff that like you could only get from like, so like a Chicago doc, because you could only really get that from Chicago. I just think it'd be so fun to learn about our friends' hometown favorite foods via virtual paintings. Like I could see Scrapple getting on there somehow, like someone from Pennsylvania, like I really miss Scrapple. Anyway, so I'm getting her to do a commission piece for me of this dish called Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, which is from Chewy's in Texas. If you've ever had Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, just tell me how amazing. Getting her to make that for Brandon for our wedding anniversary, because that's what I like. We had Chewy's at the wedding, but I specifically ordered him a Chicka Chicka Boom Boom just for him for his like meal that night, which he didn't eat because neither of us did, because we were so
I'm sure
excited about everything that you just couldn't eat. But anyways, it'd be cute. But her art is so good. She's been doing like the burgers around town. They're adorable. I will definitely post up her artwork. Yeah, I'll post up her artwork. It's adorable. I like to share people's art. I've been driving her crazy lately too. I'm like, oh, have you seen this artist? Oh, have you seen that artist? Like, I have an art friend. Talk to me about art.
I mean, we've only got 15 minutes left, but I'm evidently louder than everybody else, than you.
Oh, really?
So you know. Yeah.
Oh, I thought I must have gone too far the other direction. Here we go. Turning myself up.
I mean, I yell, so I have earbuds in my ears, so I can't hear myself, so I'm louder. Yeah.
Yeah. Brandon's like, you have a Zoom voice, and it's very annoying. I'm like, sorry. Like if I stay up late on Zoom, he's like, yeah, I have to shut the door because the way you talk on Zoom is like, it's like being on speakerphone with someone. Like you talk differently. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Justin sounds very different. His phone voice is very different.
I like the phone verbiage that he uses that you always tell me about. What was it last week that you were telling the story about?
Who did you call, Justin? Justin called someone, and it was like, they were like asking, it was on the phone with the cable was having issues, and yes, it is. And I would, I am excellent.
I am excellent.
How are you? Like there's just these long pauses, and you're like, answer the questions. She didn't ask you. It drives me crazy. Well, as a matter of fact, I am excellent. And there's just giant pauses. You're like, oh God.
That cracks me up. And Baldwin Park is the home of In-N-Out. I did not know that. I think I saw a picture of like the original In-N-Out once. I don't remember. I see things, I forget things. So many things get forgotten. There goes my contact again. Does anyone know if contacts wear out? Like, these are brand new. I just opened them. But
she means in the package while they're sitting waiting, not in her eye.
Not in my eye.
Because in your eye, yes.
While they're sitting waiting
they do have a shelf life, Tara.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure mine's still fine, but these feel like they're getting worse. Like not this one specifically, but like the ones I keep putting in my eyes. Like every other one is like one that's like not working out for me. So I keep doing this.
I wonder if your eye has changed, because that's also possible.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's true.
my stigmatism gets worse, which is the shape of my eye, evidently.
Can you work the eyeball out to keep it into shape? Like,
No,
boo.
no,
That
no,
seems like
that's
a
not a
useless
thing.
organ then if you can't work it out somehow.
Well, not like the physicality of it. You can't change the shape of your eye. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Fuddruckers in Texas. Yes, I loved Fuddruckers. It's a burger place where like you can like essentially build your own burger, like kind of like
Fuddruckers
a.
isn't exclusively Texas.
Where else is it? I've only
I
ever
mean,
seen
I've
one in
seen them.
Texas. Yeah,
Yeah, I've
I've only
seen them.
ever
I
seen
don't
them
know
in
where,
Texas.
but because
Yeah,
it's not the same as like Whataburger, which is so much
right.
more a Texas thing than. But
Yeah,
Fuddruckers is
I'm actually trying to
is
figure out where
about.
a Whataburger in Arizona is, and if that's in my path to getting to you. I don't think so. I think they're mostly in
There's
southern. Oh yeah, is there
yes,
one in
there
northern?
is. Oh, maybe not.
I know there's southern ones, but because that's going the I-10 way.
Uh huh.
Is there Luby's anywhere else in the country?
I've never heard of
Luby's
it.
is like it's a not cafe style cafeteria style where like you get in line and like you go down the line and like, can I get some green beans, and they give you like a little thing of green beans, or like there's this thing called the Luann platter where you get like a meat and like 3 side dishes, and it always comes with a roll. Oh man, I loved that place as a kid. Like, and you pick out your little dessert on the thing. It's like Clifton's, but like not as fancy, nowhere near as fancy. Remember Clifton's
Yeah, Justin
cafeteria?
said there's a
Yeah.
Fuddruckers in Burbank. I was like, I know I've seen them.
Oh,
I was
okay,
pretty
okay.
sure it closed, but there was one.
There was one.
St. Louis and South Carolina. Yeah.
Nice.
Um, yeah, I've never been to one, but
Buc-ee's.
I knew that
Yeah.
they were a little more common than that. We went to a
Oh,
place called Top Spot the other day. Got
yeah.
takeout that was a Top Spot. I think that's what's called. Was Justin's like childhood hangout. And he was like,
Cute.
you get lime ice, which is you can get any flavor of like flavored soda. Basically, it's Sprite with like another flavor added in. So he gets lime ice, which is just like a Spritey or Sprite, like.
That's adorable.
And these hot dogs that were like a foot long. I was just like, oh, I had a corn
That's
dog.
fun. That's fun. Speaking of Arizona and food and all that stuff, so since I'm going to be traveling to Utah on my way back, I think I'm going to stop. Anyone got suggestions for cute towns in Arizona I should visit that I might not know about if I just said towns in Arizona into Google? Like, I was going to go to Ojai. Originally, I was going to go on a solo excursion to Ojai, which is this cute little town in California with it's adorable hotel I like to stay at. But since I need to go to Utah, I might as well go somewhere new. So if anybody knows of like adorable towns in Arizona I should check out and stay overnight in or something, let me know.
I would say, just so you know, you don't pass much through Arizona. Okay. So you
Well,
would have to be off your track. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you just go through the little corner of Arizona.
Yeah.
So you would have to go off your beaten path a lot.
Yeah. I was just picking Arizona because like I'll be in Utah with you. I was like, well, that's the closest next state. So I might as well just go down and like just travel around Arizona for a bit and then head back out and up and out or whatever. Oh, I should go to Tombstone.
You can go down. You can head down and then take the 10 all the way in.
Yeah.
The 10, yeah.
Tombstone, is that the Tombstone? No, the Tombstone is further east, is it? No, is that it? That's the Tombstone? Because I would definitely do that.
I don't think that's the Tombstone.
Sedona. Yeah, so I've heard lots of good things about Sedona. Maybe Sedona is what I want to do. I don't know. I'm very excited about traveling. I got to start doing some research. Definitely Tombstone.
Speaking of, it's kind of traveling. I was my time hop today, which I've been just I used to do time hop every day, and then I got straight away from it for so long, and now recently I've been back on every morning checking time hop and seeing what were we doing a year ago. A year ago we went flyboarding, and I have some
that's right
adorable pictures that
yes
you'll have to put in the secrets
from
for
sure.
Shushy
Sure.
secrets.
Flyboard, writing it down. Yeah, that was fun. I am so bummed about. I was really hoping to work out getting together with Austin this summer and learning to surf. Austin was one of our instructors for flyboarding, and he was yes, it was Austin. Oh my God, now because there's Dylan and Austin. Anyways,
Dylan is Austin. Yeah,
but I follow him on Instagram, so I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. I'm really bummed that didn't work out this summer to go surfing. We'll have to figure it out next month. he's so fun. I like him. I following him on Instagram. He's such a like an upbeat surfer fun guy, and he's like always showing his surfing adventures or his like whatever physical activity he's doing. I'm like always so jealous that he's at the beach. I'm like, gosh darn it.
Yeah, that's what I was.
will
I mean,
link him.
I've been really like the last week, just had this like real urge for going to the beach, like going to
Yeah.
a lake or going to the beach or like, and
Hmm.
it's partly because driving around in southern Utah, there's a lot of boats, like people
Okay.
driving to lakes, like
Oh,
everybody,
okay.
people have boats parked in their driveway because that's like the thing you do as you go to the water because it's so freaking hot out here. But
Oh.
as I've been watching, I'm like, I want to go to the water. I don't even like going to the water. It's cold. I don't like being cold, but
But the
I
part
want
on
a
the sand.
pool. I want I want to slay in the sand in the sun.
I know. A friend of mine went to the beach for his birthday. I was like, where was my invitation? Like, I want to go. Now, yeah, I have to wear a mask and sit 6 feet away from everybody, but like,
That's fine.
I want to go.
I
I
can
want
do
to
that.
go to the beach. Like,
Yeah.
regretting every time I like didn't go to volleyball with you guys or something. I'm never saying no to fun things ever
Ever
again.
again.
Yeah,
Not me. I'm always still gonna say no to fun
I'm
things.
mad at myself for
Fun
not
things.
going to Monster Jam. Like, I should have just gone. Like, I should just
Yeah.
bought the stupid tickets, even though they were very expensive, and just gone. Because, like, that was February. That was like a last window of go do something fun. I'm really upset. My friends, my buddy, my pal, David Kwong, he's show Enigmatus. Like, I had bought tickets for that, and like now it's not. I don't know if I'll ever get to see it. Like, I'm very bummed about that because apparently it
Oh
was really
yeah.
good. He just did a crowdfunder for this like some kind of crazy puzzle deck of cards where like it's a puzzle within a puzzle kind of a thing within this deck
Like
of
the deck
cards.
of cards are puzzle pieces, and as you hold them, they fall apart. That's what I'm picturing.
Not quite, but close. Like I don't even fully he and his friends are so stinking smart. I don't fully understand everything all the time. But somehow within this deck of cards, there's like another game that you can play with them, but it's a regular deck of cards. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. Anyways, so they gold to raise $8,000 to make this deck of cards. And in 24 hours they raised $70,000 to make it happen,
Wow.
which is
Yeah.
just I couldn't believe that because fundraising right now is so difficult, period. Like, I couldn't believe that they did that in 24 hours, which I
Yeah.
definitely got in on that because I want a deck of cards personally. They got a bunch of like you can buy basically
perks, yeah.
the award. The perk is these decks of cards.
It's also been kind of interesting on that same similar note is Comic Con is supposed to be. I don't
That's
know.
right.
Like Comic Con is such a huge deal to everyone who lives in LA, in Southern California, and I know it is to people outside as well. But like recently in my feed has been people talking about not getting to go to Comic Con and there's also vendors who don't get to go, but they're putting their. Oh, that reminds me. Oh. So anyway, the vendors putting their stuff online that they were going to sell at Comic Con. Hold on.
Oh,
So
right. Yes.
Tara, in August there is a virtual cat con at the end of August, which I don't
Okay.
like. We can't make a video out of it, but I do want to remind everybody when it starts to come up is that it will be a virtual cat con, and maybe there's some way to attend. I don't know, like
Okay.
like,
Okay.
and then the other one, there's a virtual. What's the other one? There's going to be a virtual Isle of Magic. That's what made me think of it. Isle
Got
of
it.
Magic is going to do a virtual one at the beginning of August. So being able to, I don't know what that means. I don't know how you do a virtual craft fair, but the amount of cool crafts that are available at from Isle of Magic, which is if you guys we did a video
Yeah.
where we went and visited. I want to make sure that we're posting about that when it happens so that people have a
Yeah,
chance to
for
go
sure.
purchase from that virtual craft fair. I think it's so cool.
Yeah, I forget. Someone said they went to their first panel today for Comic-Con, way up early in the comments.
Probably
I
Blair.
forget who that was. Huh?
Probably
it wasn't
Blair.
It was somebody else. Yeah, rest in peace, SDCC. Yeah, somebody went to their first panel or something like that, which is interesting. I'm very curious to see how they continue on the con, how all these cons are going to work once they're virtual, and if we ever go to one ever again. We might not.
Well,
We might
like,
just stay
so
home as zombies.
I'm doing my cow con that I go to. I'm doing that at the beginning of next month. But that is just a learning. I mean,
Right.
it's called the Beef Cattle Short Course, and all you're doing is taking classes. So that makes sense to have that. And then a lot of
Yeah.
conventions traditionally are, you walk around the trade show floor and meet people, but it also is panels. And I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's the part that most people go and do when they do conventions. Whereas
Yeah.
my idea of convention is I just want to go to the trade show. So how do you, is there a virtual trade show involved? I
Mm-hmm.
know for the CattleCon that they are doing a virtual trade show, which I don't know what that means, but
Yeah.
uh, it is kind of interesting that how they're going to be doing these things with these virtual trade shows, virtual panels. You know, maybe it's great for people because the problem with Comic Con is that so many people get turned away. You know,
Right.
like, but maybe more people will get to, and they are doing. I did see that for Comic Con they were doing a virtual costume contest too.
Oh,
Like
that's
you had
fun.
there's so many entries, like it was already closed out how many entries you
Yeah,
could
I'm
have, but
sure.
it
Well,
is
you just
kind
look
of
at all
cool.
the
Like
you look at all the amazing cosplayers on Instagram. There's just so many. I'm constantly following new ones. I'm like, oh, look at this cool one. Oh, look at that cool one. Like it's
yeah,
insane. Yeah. So I can imagine like everyone now gets to submit. But
well,
that's kind
and
of nice for booths, like for people who make stuff or make like homemade crafts. Like you get maybe a little more exposure. Like I don't know if you did like the virtual craft fair portion of it, and like
mm-hmm,
if you're a part of this, then they forego the shipping or something, and so therefore you can order stuff and not have to pay for shipping. I don't know, that seems like a possibility, but that'd be kind of
mm-hmm,
cool.
yeah,
I would buy stuff like that.
it's interesting. It's interesting. I like that people are being so they're figuring out
Yeah.
how to. Because I
Yeah.
mean, in some ways, like you know, the things that translate into doing them online. There, in a lot of ways, like it's cheaper. You don't have to rent out a hall. You don't
Yeah.
have to.
Hmm.
So there are, but then
There are
other people
some,
aren't able to,
yeah,
you know, figure.
there's some benefits that maybe don't outweigh, but like make it, not less painful. Like, well, it sucks, but this time we do get the benefit of this thing, though I can't wait to go back to the normal way of doing things.
Right, for sure.
Someone says that Dave says that you're looking kind of Texas with big hair. Dang
My big
it.
hair and my baseball cap, and oh,
Yeah.
never mind. It
Ah,
was bothering me.
ah.
Well, my hair is still like ever so slightly damp from the shower I took this morning, so I know I'm gonna get total cap hair if I leave it on. And
Oh,
so I was
right,
like,
right, right.
okay, I have to stop now.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a friend that she's got the most beautiful long hair, and she wears baseball hats, and like the look of her hair with a
I've
baseball hat
never,
is gorgeous. And like,
I've
how
never
are you
liked this
making it
look.
look
I don't.
so good?
Yeah, I like it right now, but I've never enjoyed this look on me. Like this is, I don't know.
It makes me
It does because
tempted
it
to
gets all.
try it. Yeah. Well, she's really thick, long, straight hair, and just like it fills everything out really nicely. Like my hair's not like that, so I don't know if it would be
Yeah.
but I'm always trying to copy that like baseball cap, straight hair look. Don't know if I'm pulling off, but she kills it. She absolutely kills it. Hate people with good hair. Oh, curse you all. Curse you all. All right, we got like 1 minute left. Let's do a little business time roundup. Don't forget tomorrow, Boozy Pickles is coming out at noon. Definitely hang in there till the end on this one. There is a going to an 11 that please don't miss us going to 11. We dressed up, okay? We dressed up. Monday, there will be a bonus. It is bacon pickles. Delicious. Probably my favorite recipe of the whole entire
Oh my
month.
God, it's so good.
You're going to want to try it. It's very easy. And if you do try it, please post your pictures to Instagram and tag us so that we can see it and talk about that. Oh, that's right. Brandon's having lunch with a friend today here. Richard's coming over, and they're going to have a socially distanced lunch in our front yard. Pickled soup is going to be coming out next Friday, and that will conclude Pickle Month. You're welcome, Blair. It's over. You made it through. And then we're on to August. We'll be filming all weekend into next week for August's upcoming episodes. So Amazon Warriors, get ready. Your stuff's going to start coming out. Stay tuned for our Instagram stories to see behind the scenes nonsense that
And
happens.
Tuesday we will be doing our Instagram live trying that pickled cotton candy and pickled peanuts.
So join us on Instagram for that. And don't worry, if you do miss it, I do save it to our feed so you can watch it later.
Yearbuck, we didn't end up playing pickleball. It was a devastation.
Yeah.
The court ended up being bigger than I. For the first thing that when I started my research and thought it was going to be an option, the thing had said there were a couple misleading things on this article about how you could alter the to play the game, and then it ended up we would have to go to a pickleball court, and LA was so shut down that we couldn't get to a pickleball court.
Yeah.
So we will have to save pickleball for some other time.
And every time I start hashtagging pickleball always comes up right after it. I'm always like, I'm so upset about it.
Very upset.
It's not like fun. It was going to be our physical activity for the
We
month.
also didn't get to really make real pickles because we didn't have the time to do it.
Yeah.
Everything, it took too long. We our week was actually 4 days, and quarantining ourselves for 4 days, I had to get back. If we would have waited any longer, we needed another 5 days in order for, the fermenting processes and stuff like that
Yeah.
So it just means next year.
I just realized we both are wearing shirts with these kind of sleeves on it. I didn't even pay attention to that.
Mine don't really count. They're tiny.
Yours are cute. Yours are new. Anyways. Anyhoozle. All right, guys. So that is all the chaos that's going on for this week. So our past selves, we'll see you tomorrow. And then we'll see you guys live again on Tuesday on the Grams. All right, I'm going to hit the button. Let's make up a poem about pickles while we're waiting for this to actually end.
Ode to pickles. Pickles, you are so yummy. I like you in my tummy. I don't like with bread and butter. The taste makes me shudder.